you need it. For me, it's my office. My office, for whatever reason, is the chilliest room in my house. And I don't want to bring the thermometer up in the entire house just to heat up that one room. That's why I have a heater inside of that room. And for less than $40, you can bring a heater that has oscillation. So if there's different rooms around your house that maybe get a little bit drafty, you don't need to heat up the entire room and throw money away in doing so. Bring this, plug it in, and be able to have that warm heat on the go. It's V57039. It comes to us from Cascade. Now, this is a ceramic heater. There is a remote control that comes with this as well, so that's perfect if you're laying down at night, or maybe you have this in a different part of the room that you're in, but you don't want to get up to change it. You have that remote control, but also buttons on the top of this too. I want you to know that the unit itself comes in two different color options. This one that you see here is what we're calling the silver. And then right next to that, and you know what, let me turn this way so you can see the front of it here. These are actually backwards. There we go. That is the black. And so here's your black option and then your silver option, less than $40 or 4 payments of $9.74 to bring this home. I want to bring in Scott Hind, who looks warm and cozy right now. Scott, what's up?
Justin, so very good to see you, my friend. Yeah, no, that's it. We're getting near bedtime, brother, and so I just got the kind of the comfy sweats on,
yeah.
Getting warm, and you know, back to back here, we're gonna warm you up. Don't get you some humidity too, both of which are very important, and it's important this time of year, Justin, as you know, because here in Southeast Pennsylvania, it's gonna be about 43, 44 degrees on the overnight tonight. Still a little warm during the day. As we get cold at night, we start to remember how expensive it is to heat our homes, especially this time of year. How about, like you said, pay to heat the room you're in, don't pay to heat the whole home. You take it with you wherever you need. It's portable, it's efficient, but most importantly, it's ceramic heat, which is a better quality heat for more compact heaters. And this really does that job for you, Justin.
I just turned this on. I cannot believe how warm this is, Scott. Instantaneously, it starts warming up. But with that said, it's still like, it's not burning me in any way. It's all kind of kept inside of that ceramic element, right?
Yeah, as we come back here, I've dove in a little bit on this heater here. I've had it running for a few minutes. So what I'm going to do, Justin, is put a heat gun on it. And hopefully you can see it, but it's saying 235, 231, somewhere in that area.
Yeah, that's hot.
259 now. So that's good and warm, okay, no doubt about it. But to your point, no worries. I can pick it up. I can take it anywhere I need to take it. It's nice and warm, nice and effective. Again, it's that ceramic heating technology. It's not something that could go, let's put it this way, it couldn't go into a big heater cost effectively because of the technology. But what it does in compact heaters is it cranks out more heat in a smaller space. So no bigger than a loaf of bread, but I thought you hit the nail on the head. Take it to your office. My wife takes it to her office. The bedroom that's always cold, or wherever it might be, this is that perfect solution, give you that big boost of heat you need instead of having to pay to do it throughout the entire home.
Well, that's exactly it. You don't want to have to pay to heat up your entire home. Why would you do that if you're just in one room? I mean, unless you have every member of your family in every room, then I get it, heating up the whole house. But that's so often
Certainly
not the case for us. This is less than $40 to bring this home. Here's your silver option. This one is the black option. So you have two choices to choose from. And Blaine, I don't know if you have an update on how many units that remain. Last my note, I think it was pretty limited here. If you would like it in the silver, oh my gosh, fewer than 350 of these to go around. That's it. And if you want the black, there's less than 250 of those to go around. We are super limited. I want you to keep in mind that we're in homes, millions all across America. And today is a free shipping and handling day that ends in 45 minutes. I'm getting updates that people are picking up more than one of these. And at this price, I understand that. But here's what I want you to know. 250 units goes very quickly here. That is going to fly, especially on a free shipping and handling day, and I do not want you to miss out, not just on being able to bring this home for free with the shipping and handling, but I don't want you to miss out on this offer because these are going to fly out of here at this sale price. V57039, 1-800-500-7590 is the phone number to call. Now, I love, Scott, the remote that is on here. And I love more than anything that you're not going to lose it because it fits perfectly right inside the top of this. I have seen units before that don't have the remote. You got to get up, you got to switch it. What a convenience that this is included.
Correct. Control from anywhere in the room, whether you're in bed or in the couch or wherever it might be. Makes it super easy. There's oscillating on this too, which I do like. Really evenly distributes the heat. 2 different modes, low and high, at 500 watts or just over 1,000 watts. Over that 1,000 watts, as you saw, you're upwards of 250, 260 degrees of heat inside that ceramic, but still no problem with the touch. You've got a 1 to 15 hour timer here, Justin, and then you can also turn the LED light on and off. But here's what I really love too, is if you've got kiddos or 4-legged kiddos, if this gets tipped over, it's got automatic shut off, which I really love. And then when it comes back, when you tip it back upright, it goes back on again, which I love. And then finally, there's an overheat sensor too. So I don't really think it'll happen, but if something does go wrong internally and it overheats, it will cut the power right to it.
Wow.
No worries whatsoever.
Wow, that is a feature that is so important to have. And again, I mean, this price point, less than $40, to bring home something that is truly going to help to save you money in the long run so you don't have to heat up your entire house. Heat up the room that you're in. My office is the one that gets super drafty, it's super cool, and I spend a lot of time in there, but I'm not in there every single day. So why would I heat up the entire house? It doesn't make sense. Bring in a heater like this, take advantage of the oscillation, take advantage of the remote control, the timer, that auto turn off feature, but take advantage of free shipping and handling, because that goes away in 44 minutes. This is just 4 payments of $9.75. I think that as a gift to be able to give to somebody, this is perfect. Especially somebody who maybe lives in an apartment. Why would they turn on the heat to heat up the apartment that's expensive when you can do this? It's so cost effective, it's so efficient to be able to run. My apartment that I had before my house had 2 rooms, the living room and the bedroom, and that was it. This is easy to unplug and to be able to take back and forth to the 2 of them if you would like to, and it definitely is more affordable than running those old radiators that I had. Or I think of so many people that I knew when I was in college that went to the old homes and had those giant furnaces. If you're somebody that has a house that's so expensive to be able to run the heat, use something like this. Take advantage of our extended return policy until the end of January and see if this is maybe right for you. But Scott, I would love to see, how hot is your unit getting right now? Because this is no joke. This throws out some heat.
It does, and that's why my wife loves it, because she gets cold, I get hot. So it's on her side of the bed, on her nightstand. But look as I point this in. What's it reading now? 248, 249. We'll put it right in there. 287. It varies a little bit, but it is hot. I mean, Justin, that is really cranking out heat. But you have no worries because, again, remember, if it tips over, it shuts off automatically. I'll tip it right back up. No problems. We start going again. 2 different settings, high and low. And then I love the oscillation too. So this now, see how it turns side to side. You're distributing the heat, but it's the areas you need the boost. You know, the office, the bedroom, take it to, like my wife, take it to work. All those areas where it can even be like a 4 Seasons room, something like that. Wherever you need to go, it's no bigger than a loaf of bread, but it cranks out a spectacular amount of heat. So it's a little engine that could, which is I love about it.
And Scott, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just want to make sure everybody, over 100, these are already out the door. We started with 600 of them. There's now 200 in the silver, 300 in the black, and that's it to go around. So please take advantage of this sale price while we have it. This is so popular in this show already. 1-800-500-7590. That's the phone number in order to place your order. Here, it's V57039. Again, 100 have already been spoken for. This is one of those situations where you don't want to wait. And you don't want to wait for 2 reasons. Number 1, limited quantity. I want to make sure that you know that you are going to be able to get this home if you place your order in the next couple of minutes. I can't guarantee that later on in the show. It's free shipping and handling today. That ends in 40 minutes. So many people are going onto their app or jumping on the phone to place an order because of that free shipping and handling event. That means our inventory is going to fly out of here. Please take advantage. There are just less than 200 in this one, 300 in the silver, sorry. And in the black, how many, Blaine? Well, there's 200. 1-800-500-7590 is the phone number to place your order for V57039. Now, there's a timer function on here, and Scott, that goes from 1 to 15 hours, right?
That's right. So say you're a little cold when you get in bed, but you know around, say, 3 o'clock, you get pretty warm. You
Yeah.
set it up for to time it out for 4 or 5 hours, shuts off automatically. You've got the oscillating, the side-to-side distribution of the heat. You've got the ceramic technology, Justin. These aren't just like the little wires that go through like other heaters. There's a ceramic plate in there that is more effective in a smaller amount of area. So again, no bigger than a loaf of bread. LED light can be turned on and off. You've got the remote that exactly mimics all the buttons here. Super easy. And the other thing I didn't mention, gosh, I don't know why I didn't, Justin, is this can actually be used as a fan, too. You can turn the heat off. So the fan button allows you to use it all year round. So, yeah, just as effective as it can be a heater, it can distribute air in the summertime. So, you know, how you've probably heard me over the years, Justin, you've heard me say, don't go looking for fans in July. Don't go looking for heaters in February. It's not a good idea. Now's the time of year because it's already getting cold and it's not going to get warmer. We know that.
I was just going to say, I'll tell you one thing. It's not getting any warmer. That's for certain. And if you're somebody who's always chilly, even if you live in a state that's warm, you want to bring this home. I think of my in-laws who have a little camper and they have their RV. Perfect for that because it will heat the entire thing up, especially if you're going camping this time of year, which it's lovely to do, but it does get cooler out. This is fantastic. My grandma, she loves to hang out in her little lounge chair. To have this because it's directional heat right on her is perfect. My grandparents, my step-grandma Elaine, they always hang out in their little den, and their den is probably like 150 square feet, if that. It's very tiny. But this will be able to heat that up, and they don't have to heat the entire rest of the house. That's what this is about. Scott, I want to take a look again at your camera there and see how this heats up.
So I've got a little temperature gun here. You're seeing it read around 250, 245, 251. That's that ceramic plate that's in there, okay? But the nice thing is, as you touch it, Justin, as you know in the studio there, it's not burning up your hands. You have no worries about it. You're confident touching and feeling the unit. But the story is it really cranks out the heat. So it's great for the smaller areas. I thought you just made a great point. Your grandparents, it would be a great gift because, you know, again, if it's people who, like even my folks who are, okay, they're you know, getting on, they're up in their 70s, they're on a fixed income, and home heating oil, things like that are crazy expensive. Why would you pay to heat a basement that you don't need to heat? Because, you know, Justin, we're all trained the same way. It's cold in the house, we go right to the thermostat, crank it up to 71. Well, why heat the basement? If you're not going to be in the basement for 3 days, why would you heat it? Keep your thermostat at 68. Put a Cascade heater in your room, and you're good to go.
Since I gave the last update about 2 minutes ago, another 100 people, which has brought us 200 people, have picked up on this now. Let me give you a little update. If you want the silver, less than 250. If you want it in the black, fewer than 150. People are picking up more than one of these to heat all the different spots in their house, and they're most certainly taking advantage of free shipping. You absolutely want to take advantage of that as well. V57039. Scott, you're not going anywhere. I know you're hanging out with us still while we're talking about heating.
I'm going to get some humidity back in there. Give me a second to spin my cameras, and I'll be right back with you, my friend.
All right, we'll see you in just a second. Let me remind everyone,